Alright. Let's pray this thing works. This is probably the like sixth time I filmed this. Alright. So let's hope this works. Let's pray. Let's pray it works. Anyway, my name's Kyle Shields, 20 years old. I'm from Bradenton, Florida. I just moved from Jacksonville. I moved to Oklahoma City in like 2 months, month and a half. I'm from team Two Hunks and a Goat, so that's why. But anyway, how I met my teammates Ron and Mike were from the Olympic Training Center back in September. So I've known them for about 3 or 4 months. We met at the skeleton school when we were doing the combines and all that. And went back in November, saw them again. I go back there every couple months, so we see each other on that type of basis. I have a pretty close relationship with them, actually. No, for how long I've known them and how often I see them. But other than that, our experience with outdoor activities, I can't speak for them, but for me, I'd say that my experience with outdoor activities is a little different. I don't want to say different, but I don't climb mountains or swim across rivers, but I run track and I train outside. I train out in the heat. I train out in the humidity. Year round in Florida here. There's probably like a month or two of cold. Other than that, it's pretty hot. So I'm a track athlete. I was gonna run in college, but gave it up for the skeleton. Check that out and try to do the Olympics. What makes our team unique, I'd say, is probably the fact that we got two different types of athletes, but in track we got two track athletes. But Mike, being from Wisconsin, is used to that cold, is used to that snow and that running in that type of weather. And me, being down in the heat, I'm used to running this humidity and the rain. And Ron, being a state wrestler out of Pennsylvania, I'm sure they've talked about themselves to you. You know about all of them already. But I'm just saying that, especially being a wrestler out of Pennsylvania, state wrestler, that the North is known for wrestlers. So that he's very athletic. But this, I think, gives you us a wide variety of competition. Like when you get into asking about competitiveness and our personality of the team, we get along well. But we're both very driven. Well, all three of us are very driven, very competitive. Being individual athletes of each sport, not being, it's a team sport, but it's based off of points. It's not like football when you got, you make a mistake, you got somebody picking up your slack. I like to say that track and wrestling, you hold your own. You do what you do, and if you screw up, it's on your own. It's on you. So I think that makes us very competitive, more competitive than most, and the drive is stronger. I like to say that you put me in something, I'm gonna beat you at it, and if I'm not the best, then I'm gonna make the person who is the best very nervous. Because I'm gonna compete, and I do compete. That's what I've trained for all my life, is to compete, to be an athlete. I think that's our competitive side. I think that shows our competitive side. And what makes us, I think, more, I don't want to say memorable. Memorable, yeah. Memorable is because how we get along. Like I said, the variety of the diversity in us. Mike being, I like to say Mike's kind of a goofy guy. Ron's also, actually, all of us are goofy, to tell you the truth, actually. But the way we get along, we don't really have any problems. We never have had problems, probably because of the time I've known them. So under stressful situations, I'd tell you the truth, I couldn't tell you how we'd react with each other. So that might be something to see. I personally think we'd work together well, very well, actually. What makes us memorable, what separates us is that the sport that we do now, we do skeleton. That's something you see somebody doing every day.
you know, you're sliding down a mile-long track, hitting 70, 80 miles an hour plus with the skin suit on. You know, it's very, it's a lot more dangerous than most people think. It's very mentally draining and stressful. So, um, I'd say that's definitely what can separate us is us having that background. So, yeah. But anyway, let's pray this video works. God, let's hope it works. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it.